Hey, are you seriously podcasting alone?
Nah, I'm with my
Hello, everybody.
You're sitting.
We're sitting down.
Sitting down for this rambling
For these little rambles.
We're sitting down.
Ooh.
Talking shit.
That Frank Sinatra tangled me.
Yeah, we're going to talk about some tips. Couple of tips. Tips in your mouth. Tips on the edge
Yeah,
of
we're
us.
going to make so many fucking enemies.
We're on the tip of this conversation. I am John, sitting here with second John. One Nicola.
Hi.
One Priscilla. The math all adds up, and it becomes the boys versus everything.
That was the fucking. That was the worst one.
It
all adds up, and
if you
here
do
comes
the
boys.
math, that makes boys, because when there's
Boys and one girl.
a bunch of men and one girl, that group becomes masculine.
It's the French way, which is kind of fucked up.
You're fucking
It's just grammar.
It's just
the
grammar.
rules of battle. You're outnumbered.
It's written in the law. It's grammar. I can't do anything about it. But yes, sorry, very random.
like
I'm cutting it
Latinos.
immediately because I think I'm so pissed about the tipping situation.
Hey, yo.
Pink says, I don't tip, and I fully agree, and this is what I've been saying ever since that. I don't tip because society says I have to. All right, if somebody deserves a tip, if they really put forth an effort, I'll give them something a little extra. But this tipping automatically is for the birds. As far as I'm concerned, they're just doing their job, and that's exactly how I feel. You're
Reservoir
doing
Dogs,
your
Quentin
job. I'm
Tarantino.
sorry, I'm not tipping you extra because you're doing your job. I'm also doing my job, and nobody's tipping me extra, so I don't know why you should get extra too. Sorry.
No one tips me.
No one tips me.
They just look down
You
on
don't
me
tip
like
the
I'm a
bus
dirty piece
driver.
of
Like,
shit.
You don't tip the bus driver, and the bus driver actually gets you somewhere. Like, fuck.
I work in the airline industry. I'm the one that boards you. I'm the one that does everything. I don't get
You
fucking
don't,
tipped.
you don't deserve a damn thing, John.
I talk to like fucking
You
3,000
lose my
people.
goddamn luggage.
That's not me, okay? Talk to the ones on
You're
downstairs.
the one we see.
Talk to the ones downstairs.
I work in retail. We do just about as much customer service as somebody in a fucking restaurant will do, if not more. We still don't. Some of us fucking rely on us to be their therapists.
Yeah, retail doesn't get a damn thing, do they?
You don't get shit.
And like you
Sometimes if you help somebody to their car, they'll give
Yeah.
you some money because
But
they're
you-
old school. But
you
yeah.
go to a clothes store and like they help you like pick out clothes sometimes. And it's like
Yeah.
they don't do shit.
Well, some
for
of them make commission off that, which is like the company tipping them.
Well, that's just capitalism. That's just cannibalistic capitalism.
Always
Just-
chalk it up to capitalism.
but it is. It's like where I work. It's like we talk about it like, oh, it'd be nice if we made commission. But then like, where I work, everybody's like, we're all like family. We all love each other. I think that would be gone
Yeah.
if we all worked under commission.
That's the thing. It's like this added commission. Like the one reason I can understand like the plight is just like, I'm like, well, you guys have to fight for your right to like actually be paid well.
To party.
Yeah.
Like to party, yeah. Fight for your right to party, to be able to afford your parties too. But it's just this idea of like, oh, well, like you should tip and like this is what's acceptable and blah, blah, blah. But then I'm just like, well, why aren't you fighting to get better money instead of always relying on tips? Because that's worse for you. They created this atmosphere where everything's competitive. You come into work already pissed because now you're like, fuck, if I don't get tipped enough, I'm not making like ends meet at this point. Like this is already on your mind. And then you're like, this has to be put on the customer who is paying for you, by the way. If I'm going to your restaurant and I'm paying for the food, I am paying for your job already.
It's like
I've
low-key-
already paid for your job.
it's like
I'm
low-key
the
predatorial.
reason why this job.
Controversial opinions.
It's like low-key predatorial because sometimes you come into a restaurant, and I've seen this. I worked in the restaurant industry, and they see a table. Let's say like you're a table of like 10 people. A lot of people are like, okay, I want to take that table of 10 people, but I've seen this, and I'm just quoting word per word.
Mm-hmm.
They see a bunch of Indian people sit down. They're like, they're not going to tip, like
shit.
because the way because traditionally what they do, especially like even Asian countries and Indian countries, there's always that one person that's going to pay for everybody.
Yeah.
So that one person that's going to pay for everybody is only going to tip once. But if, like example, like a bunch of table of young people people, everybody will
Tip
pay their own
separately,
bill.
yeah.
So everybody will tip individually $5, $5, and then at the end, let's say you'll have like a group of 8 people, you'll have $40. But then if it's only one person, they'll just give you a flat out like $30 or $40 for like a bill that
That's
could
why
have
young
been
people
200.
need to organize better. Designate who pays for the whole night, e-transfer everything at the end. Only one tip gets paid.
Yeah.
Do you trust? There's like a whole thing right now of like people having like not Venmoing like money back or interacting back money. It's like it's a lot also about trust. I'd say.
But it's also,
I trust you guys if I went to
Have
a
It's
dinner
also
with you
people-
guys. Yeah, have good friends, number one.
It's also people eat different things. So let's say like Nick will probably eat like a fat burger with some fries and a drink.
Are you assuming what Nick would eat?
What
That's
the fuck,
literally
dude?
what
What's
he.
wrong
That's
with you?
literally what he orders every time.
Chicken
Maybe some
wings?
chicken wings too.
How often have you been out with him?
A lot. We date,
I
after,
eat
we date
expensive.
after the podcast. But
My philosophy is if I'm going to a restaurant, I'm paying for it, I might as well eat what I want to eat.
yeah.
I don't go to a restaurant if I'm like pinching pennies.
But that one person that eats like a fucking salad, then he has to pay like a $25 bill because they
Fuck
split
that
it.
salad.
Well, no, you don't split it equally. You pay for your food.
No, that's what I mean. Yeah, you just
Okay.
tally up what your food is being like. All right, I'm covering it, guys, and then everybody just e-transfer that person.
Because
and that tip is tiny.
Because you see people want to split, like you in Thailand they'll do that sometimes, where like you'll all get food together, but then like people will get like drinks, like fancy drinks. And
That's me.
I'm sitting there being like, bro, now I gotta split. Like I'm getting one beer.
I like to get a fish bowl.
yeah.
Who's got the $25 fish bowl?
I was like, I want to
I
pay for
think
that
people-
shit.
John's hand goes up very slowly.
people's logic get like sometimes weird, like depending on the friend groups you're in. Some people's logic, like the way they do math, you're just like, I don't think you're mathing right. So you're the idea is like, oh, everybody can split, so they're like, well, so let's get more stuff, and I'm like, no, that's not how that works, because if you get more stuff, your bill is going to be the exact same type of bill
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
would have had beforehand, so it's not smart.
Yeah.
And then it's like you can't finish because there's too much shit, and they're like, "Oh, we're wasting food," and it's like, "Fuck you!" Like I didn't order all the fucking platypus.
Have you been to those
God damn
restaurants
it.
that charge you for leftovers?
Yeah, that's the Matsuno, the one. Matsuno
that's
does
the
that.
place.
It's
Takumi.
mostly you
the
can eat.
Japanese for some reason.
Well, it's because they understand. Like they're like, we don't want you like taking all this food and then being like, "Oh, half the plates
yeah, all you
full."
can
You know?
But then they
Yeah,
also
because
charge
it's all
you
you
to
can
get
eat.
a takeout container.
Well, it makes sense if you're an all you can eat.
Yeah, you're all you can eat. You
Because
charge
then
for the
all
takeout
you can
container.
eat, I'll order everything I want and then get it to go.
meat. All meat.
I mean, that's what I would have done.
It's genius.
You just show up, you have a couple Tupperwares in your bag, and you're just like,
That's the new trend for sure.
You know what though? For real though, I've been to some of those places and like get
He was
sushi.
waiting for that one.
That's the best because the sushi is so fucking expensive normally.
Yeah.
So like, you basically go to those places to eat
Good
sushi.
sushi is even more
That's-
expensive.
That's what's up.
That's the play. That's the
Good
play.
sushi.
No.
Get sushi.
Get sushi, baby.
Get
and you have
sushed
stomach
up,
ache
bro.
for the next fucking couple hours. And like worth it.
what do you mean you get stomach aches after eating sushi? What
get-
sushis are you eating?
I get
Sometimes.
constipated.
The ones with worms.
It's too much rice.
The sushi with disco
Dude,
rice.
I don't eat sushi
just go-
very often. My stomach is sensitive, you know.
You know what disco rice is?
No,
It's maggots.
no.
It's like the
Shaming your stomach
mortician's
right now.
code. Mortician's code word for maggots is disco rice.
Disco rice. Because they party.
So here's a news story for all of us. We had the eclipse happen recently. Beautiful sight to see.
It's beautiful. It's gorgeous.
However, Mexicans had a different story happen to them. So, Mexican TV outlet accidentally airs man's testicles during solar eclipse coverage.
Wait, what?
Now that's a solar
Hell
eclipse
yeah.
I'm looking away
How big
from.
was that?
So, this is from the New York Post. I love this. The first thing they say is, this eclipse coverage was nuts. A Mexican news outlet is garnering ridicule online because it accidentally aired a man's testicles when presenting viewer-submitted footage of Monday's solar eclipse.
That was not an accident. I knew what you were doing.
So RCG Media's 24/7 news program was covering the eclipse when its 3 anchors presented clips submitted by fans experiencing the celestial phenomenon, only to fall prey to a well-known prank in Latin America. Apparently it happens all
What the
fucking
fuck?
Well-known prank. What do you do?
Did they not look
in
over
real
the
life?
files before editing it?
Miran los testículos. The local La Vanguardia newspaper reported this.
It's the editor's balls. It's low.
That's why it never gets. And that's why it never gets caught. It's actually a fucking double agent.
Inside job.
As the male host was listing the cities from where the eclipse could be enjoyed, the clips being presented on the left side of the screen cut to a man blocking out the sun with his testicles. That's brilliant.
What a fucking win.
One of the two female anchors could be heard gasping in shock while her male colleague carried on, ignoring the obscene image. The clip was quickly taken off the screen,
Big balls.
with the male anchor explaining that the clips were submitted by viewers as he admitted that the fervor to include fans' experiences can lead to embarrassing situations for broadcasters.
It was this guy's balls. That was his submission. The way he was so calm about it, he's like, well, sometimes it's kind of weird. I was like, that was your balls, dude.
Yeah, it's like when you.
This happens sometimes, ladies and gentlemen. Nuts on screen. Can't do anything about it. Happens sometimes.
It's like
folks.
when you fart and you carry on the conversation so that hoping they don't notice the fucking
No one
fart.
says anything, but everyone knows what happened.
Everybody knows. It's smelling in the air.
Okay, so it is not uncommon for people to share the clips of a so-called testicular eclipse online during a solar event. So they did this before too.
I want to see the balls.
There's no balls.
First
They're not
thing
gonna
Nick's
show you
want.
balls.
Where's the
Hold on,
balls?
it was right there.
Whoa, it's a crescent moon ball.
So it is not uncommon for people to share clips of a so-called testicular eclipse online during a solar event, with such images previously shared during the 2019 eclipse in Chile. Even Motley Crue drummer Tommy Lee has gotten in on the risque gag, posting a similar video on his Instagram
With his
page
dick.
before taking it down, the Mirror said. What the fuck is wrong with Tommy Lee?
Doesn't he have a huge ass dick or something? Is that
He
is that
banged
the
Pamela
guy?
Anderson.
Yeah, he's the guy with the huge dick.
He's got a huge dick too?
I'm pretty sure
Drake?
that's the guy. Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
Let me search this.
This is a verified fact.
Drake,
Yo, her search history today is gonna be
category.
wild.
I know nothing about Tommy Lee, but I do know he has a huge dick. Like this is something that's
Priscilla's search history is gonna be wild today.
It is. So Monday's incident in Mexico appears to be the first time the image made its way onto television, with many mocking the news outlet for failing to check the video before airing it. One ex-user with the handle Revolver claimed the responsibility for submitting the clip to RCG as he reveled in the successful prank. Quote, greetings to all my people from Saltillo who had to watch my eggs on television. This is huevos, you moron. But on television. Because those from RCG Media neglected to review the video of the eclipse carefully.
I don't know how they would neglect doing that. You're showing this on live. You want to at least check that out.
Yeah.
real quick.
it's the editor.
That's nuts. That's a couple of pair of nuts. So there was a Polish priest who hosted, this is from New York Post, a Catholic priest who hosted an out-of-control orgy where a male prostitute overdosed on erectile dysfunction pills and was mutilated. Was sentenced to 18 months in prison in Poland on Tuesday. Mutilated.
Wait, so was this Oh, okay. So did he die? And then they were like, fuck, we don't want to get caught. So then they mutilated him so that they can like try to get rid of his body? Was that?
Cut his dick off.
Better, but I'm just saying, I think this is what probably happened, no?
So the Polish clergyman who was assigned to the Church of the Blessed Virgin Mary of the Angels landed the jail time after being convicted of sexual offenses, supplying drugs, and failing to provide assistance to a person in danger of loss of life or serious bodily harm. He was only officially identified as Tomasz Z because of the Polish privacy laws, but the Daily Mail said he was Father Tomasz Zmarzli. You try to pronounce any Polish name. It's difficult. I dated a Polish woman for like 4 years and still the names are the hardest thing to pronounce. Zmarzli organized the sex party gone awry at his parish-owned apartment, Zabrowa Gornicza, near the Czech Republic Poland border in August 2023, according to the Polish outlet Wyborcza and Routers. God damn it.
I just skipped
Every time
I can't say the names. I'm trying my best.
there's a name.
A male prostitute collapsed at the bash after taking too many erectile dysfunction pills, and the priest then threw one of the hooker's buddies out of his home when he wanted to call police. The attendee called emergency services anyway while his unconscious friend remained inside. When paramedics arrived, the priest refused to allow them inside. Holy shit.
This guy's an asshole.
The cops were called, and after gaining entrance to the home, authorities found the unconscious prostitute lying on a bed with his lower body severely mutilated.
What the fuck was he? Because I thought he was trying to get rid of the body. Again, not good. Still not good. But it's like, what the fuck was he doing?
He was taken to a hospital where he later signed himself out. After the incident gained traction in the media, Zmarli told Wyborcza that the case was only popular because it involved a member of the clergy. Any regular old guy gets a man mutilated in his home. Not a problem, but a man of the cloth. How dare
A man that's
you?
not supposed to be having sex at all?
Supposed to be a man of Jesus, not of tits.
Not even tits, bro.
The man of dicks.
A man of dicks.
Oh man. Wait, so like he kicked out the first male hooker because he wanted
Yeah.
to be like, yo, like let's call the police. So
Yeah.
he's like, no,
Yeah.
I've got a
He's like,
better idea.
Like, I'm
did
a
he
man of the
gonna
cloth. I got a reputation.
How
at
did he
home.
get mutilated? Like what
I guess they
happened?
just started chopping him to pieces to clear the evidence. So quote again, if something similar had happened to a little known person with a different profession, not media or clergy, there would be no issue at all, he told the outlet in a statement.
He's not trying to out cancel himself out of this. What the hell is this?
He's
It's
like, I did it, but I'm just a man of the cloth. That's why it's popular.
If I was just some random dude, everything would have been fine. But because I'm with the clergy, suddenly everybody's got a problem. No, we had a problem already.
It's all this anti-clergy sentiment. Can't handle it. He was stripped of all church duties, including being an assistant to a youth program and head of the Catholic newspaper. I'm not reading that. It's another long Polish name. Zmarli was arrested in January and charged with 4 offenses. In addition to his jail time, Zmarli was ordered to pay the victim $3,820 and set up and donate to a fund to help victims of crime.
$3,000
Yeah.
for mutilating me?
what
Yeah.
the fuck?
Bro,
That's it?
no.
He didn't go to jail?
Yeah.
Hell no.
And he's probably got one of those cozy.
No,
like,
he's going
Swedish
to
police.
jail.
He's going to jail,
Okay.
but yo, he's paying me more than $3,000. What the fuck?
Yeah.
I'm not even sure that paid for the session.
No.
Like the orgy session. That did not pay for the orgy session. Fuck you. Fuck you at all. $3,000 for this.
Yeah.
No.
Got another story here. Fredericktown veterinarian charged with sex with a pony
What the?
and
That-
2 counts of domestic violence.
The domestic violence, like you beat the pony.
I have no idea. We're about to find out.
You beat the pony
He got-
and the wife.
He
at
got
the same
caught.
time.
He got caught getting fucked. Like fucking. the pony.
Dr.
He started to
Philip
beat everybody
Diltz
else.
pled not guilty to allegations. Quote, it never happened, he said.
That's my favorite. It never happened.
It's not true. She's a lying bitch.
That's what he told his wife.
Again, the wife or the pony. I need specification.
Yeah, same.
A Fredericktown veterinarian is charged with having
no,
sex.
a veterinarian?
Yeah.
Oh no.
That's why he
He's
got into the
charged with
job.
having
The call is coming from the inside the house.
He got into the job for that exact reason.
So a Fredericktown veterinarian is charged with having sex with an animal and 2 counts of domestic violence against people after a March 30th. I like how they had to specify that the domestic violence charge was against people.
This was for Nick specifically. It's like, for whom again? For people this time.
Literally
So
for Nick.
after a March 31st incident at the family's farm on Knox Lake Road, Dr. Philip R. Diltz, 66, entered not guilty pleas this week in Mount Vernon Municipal Court to the misdemeanor charges, which include allegations that he had sexual conduct with a Shetland pony and later injured his wife, Brenda, of 60, and his daughter, Hannah, 24. Jesus
Wait,
Christ.
the
what
daughter was in there too?
Yeah, so they were trying to maybe get him off the pony.
Oh no. I hate all of that.
And he's like, leave me alone. This is what I love.
I've earned my right to fuck these ponies.
How do you explain that to your therapist? Like, as a 24-year-old, I don't know how I would explain this. Oh, like when my life came crashing down is when my dad fucked the pony.
He had a wife.
Can you please? My dad fucked the pony. God damn it.
So what's the issue with your parents? Well, one parent in particular.
And there's like, well, you know what? Just fucking die. I don't know. Good luck.
Good
we
luck.
don't
There's
condone
nothing.
that.
There's nothing we
During
can
a
do.
phone interview late Thursday afternoon, Diltz said the allegations regarding the horse made by his wife and daughter are not true and are the result of a divorce he and his wife are going through. It never happened. I will be exonerated. It will just take some time.
Not after this article.
The president will personally exonerate
I
me.
did not. I did not have sexual relations with that horse.
With that pony. Oh shit, would that be considered? Wait, no, ponies are like still adults, right?
Bestiality.
It's
What?
no. Okay, wait. Wait, give me a second. Wait. Because I was gonna say like like not only it's like not a horse, it's a pony. So I thought it was like pedophilia horse, but I'm not sure if
Horse
a pony is
pedophilia.
like
It's a different
just
breed,
like a dwarf horse.
pretty much.
Oh, is it?
Is
It's
it a dwarf horse?
It is. Yeah.
Okay,
You
well
wanna
I'm
look it
gonna
up?
search this up.
Oh yeah.
It's a whole different thing because then some people say I have 3 horses and 4 ponies and they never grow up.
You're just stupid looking.
They're stupid looking. They got a longer coat of hair.
Ah, okay, they look like mini versions of regular horses, ponies. Okay, so they are mini versions.
There are many horses.
What? Small horse.
And they're
Yeah.
specially breeded to be fucking mini horses.
Well, this guy was trying to do a whole different type of breeding. I think I blame My Little Pony. I think these things have gotten far enough with the brony community. That's enough. That's enough. Coming in jars of
Where
My
is
Little
this-
Pony figures. That's the limit, man.
Where's this located?
Where's Fredericton? Can you Google that?
Oh, here. So it's in Canada.
Is that really?
No.
Fredericton?
It's town. It's Fredericton.
Okay.
But it's Fredericton, Canada as well. So it could be. So where's? Okay, so it's Missouri. Well, that adds up a bit.
That makes so much more sense.
That makes a little
now.
more sense.
The fucking
After
US.
spending Sunday night in the Knox County Jail, Diltz was released on a $75 bond. That's not a lot. After his arraignment on Monday, pending future court appearances. I mean, I guess you could. I mean, yeah, you could fuck a pony and I guess just have to pay a $75 bail.
Imagine somebody like brings up this story. He's like, "Hey, I heard you fucked a horse and beat your wife and kids," and he's like, "Allegedly." Allegedly.
I didn't beat my wife. Fuck. I didn't hit my daughter.
The pony were
What
we're
about the
married
pony?
now.
I am not allowed to talk about that. His veterinarian license status is listed as inactive. According to the Veterinary Medical Board, Dilt was not employed in any Fredericktown or Knox County veterinary practice, according
So he's
to
a
sources.
home practicing veterinarian?
Maybe.
That's even creepier.
Don't worry about it, Pony. I'm a doctor.
That's why all these sheep are walking crooked.
Oh, come on.
My bad.
Bro. That's not. No.
How dare you?
This is a classy show, guys.
I
Come
was
on.
just talking about a fucking
Oh,
pony.
we're gonna get a podcast award now. Now we're gonna get a potty now. The 2
Potty
women
award.
obtained the potty. We're not gonna be invited to the potties.
We're not going to be about the potty awards.
So the 2 women obtained temporary protection orders against Diltz from the court. Yeah, good stuff. The domestic violence charges are first-degree misdemeanors, each carrying a maximum of 6 months in jail and a $1,000 fine. The allegation involving the horse is a second-degree misdemeanor, punishable by up to 90 days in jail and a $750 fine.
Imagine going to court against a horse.
Who gets
Is that
paid out
worth
for that?
fucking the horse? Is that worth fucking a horse or not worth fucking a
Well,
horse?
it's like who gets that money? The horse? Like that's the punitive damages for the horse?
Whose horse is does this guy own the horse?
More importantly, what would the pony get? What would a pony get with $750?
Just a bunch of carrots.
But who owns this pony?
I don't know.
Another
Not
que-
specified.
Another question. Do you go to court against the pony?
Does
Like
the
the-
pony have to testify?
Do they have the pony in court?
So
Just a pony in a tie?
So this is what the lawyer comes up with, like a My Little Pony figurine and shows us to the pony, which show me with your hooves where this man has
Where this man touched
No,
do you recognize
is
this man on the
bad.
stand right here?
we're conjuring up some cancelable offenses here. Law
We got
enforcement.
a skit coming, boys.
Oh my God! Law enforcement officials went to the family farm at I'm not gonna name the address, but on Knox Lake Road outside Fredericktown on Easter evening at 8:09 p.m. Responding to a 911 call made by Hannah Diltz. Jesus Christ!
That's probably why I got caught. It was Easter.
She advised dispatchers her father had been caught having
Are you
sex
coming
with.
in to eat?
What?
Sorry, my bad.
okay.
I was like, that's why he got caught. It was because it was Easter.
You gonna come
Are
eat?
you
Oh
coming
my
to eat?
God!
Oh, man!
Jesus Christ!
The whole family's there.
Not with Esmeralda.
That's out of pocket.
There you go. We're worried about the fucking podcast being too smart. There you go. So she advised dispatchers her father had been caught having sex with a horse, had access to guns, and was threatening to shoot himself and others. Oh my god, this was a fucking O.J. Simpson thing.
It's fucking
It's like him with his white Bronco. I'm gonna shoot myself.
He's riding down the street with a gun to his head.
He's actually riding the white Bronco.
Shout out to O.J. Simpson.
Oh
by the
yeah,
way,
he's dead. I
Rip in peace.
He's
Dead.
dead, man. Rest in peace,
Rip in
homie.
peace.
You were a good
riding
football
that
player.
white Bronco down to hell,
You were a good football player.
and nothing else,
Listen.
and nothing else.
He was innocent. By law.
If the glove
By
does
law.
not fit, what nursery rhyme defense would you come up with this pony fucking guy?
Wouldn't it be a veterinarian glove for like that man? It'd be like, it doesn't fit, so I couldn't have touched the pony.
If the pony didn't moany. You, I ain't paying that alimony.
The horse is pregnant.
This is bad, man. right after we did the American Humane episode.
Oh my god, yeah.
Jesus Christ. Don't fuck horses. Don't.
Well, why do you have to preface that?
Don't
we all
do
know.
it. Don't do it. It's not good. We don't
do these
condone
actions
it.
at home.
That's not
not
something you're
funny.
leaving out in the air.
Just
Like,
don't do it.
This is
Don't do
satire.
it. Just say no. Pony wants to fuck
Turn
you.
the other cheek.
Just say no to a horse's ass. I know it's tempting, but just say no.
God damn it. What would Jesus do? My word, that is a mighty fine horse ass, but I am afraid I must turn the other cheek. It was Easter Sunday. God damn it.
The in-laws were in the house.
God damn it. I swear I was just looking for Easter eggs.
Imagine this was the type of family that, you know, like the big families with a bunch of kids searching for Easter eggs, and it's the kid finding this dad like fucking the pony. Like I can't imagine.
Get out of here. I'm helping the pony.
What do you say to your therapist 20 years down the line? It's like I never
Yeah.
forget.
And they hired that pony for the kids to ride in the yard.
Oh my God. God, this is
And he's
worse.
like, I'm just going to give it a test ride.
Dad, why are you riding the horse?
Are we fighting a pony today?
No, we're not fighting a pony. That's
So
too much.
he had been drinking vodka, and
already got alright.
there was a very dark assault that went down. And
You know
of
what?
course, the assault on the pony too. Jesus Christ,
You know
all
what though?
horrible
Can
story
I just say,
all around.
the drunk thing doesn't.
No,
like,
I
like
always
he's
hate
not
that
because he
fucking
was
argument.
drunk. It's like, oh well, he was drunk. Like he still fucked a pony.
I've always hated that fucking argument that I was drunk. I'm like people who say like, oh, I was drunk when they cheated on someone.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, I have been drunk and I've never I've always felt in control
Yeah.
of what I've done when
You
I'm
always
drunk.
choose what you do.
You always choose
never
what you
fucked
do.
a horse, that's
You
for
make even the dumb decisions. You're in a I'm conscious that I'm making this dumb
Yeah.
decision. I've never been if I get blackout drunk, I'm normally like a dumbass. Like I'm normally like
a zombie.
kind of brain dead. Yeah, I'm like
Yeah.
a zombie. Like I don't think I talk that much to people or say shit. I think I just hide in a
and
corner
the
and,
thing is,
die.
the next day you remember, like you wake up with shame and you kind of remember what
Yeah,
you
like
did.
oh, I did. Yeah, I said these
Like you,
stupid jokes
and
and I made.
throughout the day, like you remember what you've done the last night.
But it's not like this all encapsulating how do you say this absolving excuse to be like I was drunk. I'm like I was drunk. That's why I fucked the horse. I'm like no. You wanted to fuck a horse.
Yeah.
That was just liquid courage.
Yeah, I never. It's kind of like when people say it's like, oh man, I don't know what happened last night. Like I was so crazy. Like I did all these things that I never would have done. It's like really like alcohol made you fucking jump off three flights of stairs. You were already thinking of doing that way before. Like I don't know. I've drank. I've had some nights where I drank a lot and I don't think I've ever felt out of control. Not with alcohol of all things. I feel like alcohol is the one thing where it's like it tells you to do shit, but you could definitely be like, you know what, no, I'm not gonna do that. Yeah. Like I'm so confused. People are just like, oh, I just went crazy. I don't know how to control myself. It's like then fucking start. Like alcohol shouldn't be making you do
or
this.
some
It's
people
not
say
drugs.
some wild out of pocket shit, like some really mean shit one day when they're drunk.
No, that's what
and
you
then they
actually
wake up the
think
next
about
day,
people,
and then
you
you're
just
like,
want to. Yeah.
you're like, what the why were you such a bitch like that day, and
Yeah.
then they're like, "Oh, I don't remember. Like, what are you
It's like,
talking
no,
about?
clearly you
like,
hate-
you
Yeah.
know, you were a cunt. Today's the day to face it, and then you're like, oh, I don't remember.
Yeah.
Like, no, that's not a fucking.
This man was really expecting to get up the next day and just be like, I'm sorry, Esmeralda. I just had a little bit too much to drink. Fucking Esmeralda. A pony.
Is she actually called Esmeralda?
I have no idea what the pony's name is. I just made that name up on the spot. It seemed like a good name for a pony. So Brenda Diltz, the daughter, told deputies that she had gone to the barn on the property to use a hose to put water into a trough. She saw what she believed was her husband having sex with the pony. Okay, so it was the wife, actually. Gerald, what are you doing? Oh my God.
Were they just behind the barn?
Homer.
Homie, get off the horse.
Marge.
What are you doing with that pony?
Homer, that's Lisa's pony.
So she told deputies that her husband, quote, tucked himself back in and questioned what she was doing there. She said, oh my gosh, what are you doing? And ran to her daughter who was in a nearby barn. So he's like, oh, what are you doing here?
Oh, when you said tucked himself back in, I thought he like inserted himself back into the pony. Well, so he's like, "What's going on?" And I was
That
like,
is the alpha move.
Dylan was just like, you're fucking up my vibe here. Like,
You're acting like
I
this
was
is
so
weird.
close.
Are you
the door, honey.
aroused or terrified? I gotta know what I'm doing next here.
Are you taking your clothes off?
honey, put the gun down.
So Philip Diltz then allegedly told his wife his life was over and that he was going to shoot himself. A disagreement allegedly became physical when the two women tried to prevent him from going into the house and down in the basement where firearms were located. Okay, Jesus Christ. This is fucking insane. This story. I didn't expect the story to be this wild.
Really? The guy got caught by his family fucking a horse.
I'm dead. Fuck this.
Yeah.
I'm shooting
I mean-
this is the cost of, you see? This is the cost of not humiliating people.
wait. So
It's back to bullying.
Wait. I'm pretty sure he wasn't like out loud saying to people, "Man, ponies' asses are kind of hot." Like,
I'm just saying, if I
had a couple
Ponies,
whiskeys,
you know.
I'd probably be down to fuck one.
they got that big ass.
And they're just small enough where, like, you can kind of control them, you know?
Yeah.
They can't run as fast as the horse.
That's not good. Jesus Christ. My God. So Deputy Brandon Feeney said he interviewed Philip Diltz at the scene and advised him of the animal violations alleged by his wife. Philip replied, about to.
Lick his lips.
He replied, about to. I wasn't. Philip advised that he hadn't done it yet and that he was humiliated by his family. Philip said, pretty humiliating. What could be worse? Philip denied making any threats towards his family. So to Knox Pages, he said that
too long, I think.
we had a sick horse and I was waiting for it to eat its oats. I was standing behind it and took it by the tail and was turning it when my wife looked through an opening in the barn.
But then he tucked himself back in.
Why was your dick out?
well, because the horse was sick, it needed its oats. He was planting some oats himself.
Oh my God.
Jesus Christ. This is no.
Inseminating some
That's
oats.
wrong.
We gotta pass.
So these-
We gotta pass this one.
I'm not passing it. It's still good. You're still fucking conscious. Stop being a pussy, John.
Being a pussy, I've been getting called out for my wild jokes. I'm trying to hold myself back here.
Oh my God. So we're in the midst of a divorce that has gone south. Oh my God. This is
The gift that keeps on giving.
this article is insane. This is from Knox Pages, by the way. A very local paper. My wife wants it all. She wants me out. She wants the new house. I just want the horse. that was added. He complained about spending the night in the county jail on suicide watch. Diltz said he was forced to take off all his clothes, put on a smock, and sleep on a ledge with a thin vinyl pad mattress. Quote, the lights are on 24/7. It's inhumane. It would make a normal person suicidal. Jesus Christ.
You know what's inhumane? Fucking a horse.
So I know we're not at that point, but now I'm thinking, like, how would you be like if you're confronted at that, like some random guy's like fucking a horse, how do you fight that?
I walk away. I'm not dealing with this. This is not my.
Wait,
I
what was
don't
your
I don't own a horse.
My question is more like you're in a random barn somewhere, and like it's almost like horror movie vibes. Like you're not supposed to be in the barn, but like your car crashed somewhere, and you're asking for help.
And you hear some kind of thrusting sound, a bit of a struggle in the barn. You go, hey, excuse me, I need directions. And then this man just railing this fucking pony.
That was not the noises of the horse, by the way. That was the noises of the man.
That was the man. I was imitating the man.
But yes, exactly that. Like, so you come in for asking for help, and this is what you get. And he just like snaps like head towards you, and then you have the sense that if you do a move, he's gonna move too, but you don't know if he's gonna run after you or continue fucking.
Run to his house, lock him out. That's for damn sure.
I say my bad and slowly close the door.
My bad.
bad,
Need a
bro.
drink?
But he doesn't let you go, as in, because now you've seen him. That's what I mean. It's like you've seen him now. He knows that you've seen him.
He's
coming
naked on
after
top
you.
of a horse.
I don't know if he's naked.
This isn't the library. Just leave. What am I doing here? Whoops. Carry on, mister.
There's like weapons, like
Well, there's
makeshift
hand
weapons.
weapons.
Yeah,
Depends.
because the point is like you walk away, but you know that he just I guess uninserted himself from the horse and now is following you with maybe something in tow.
They
What
got
do you
chlamydia,
do?
you know.
I mean, I'd run for sure. I can run pretty good. I mean, he's exhausted. He just fucked a pony. Like that's a lot of leg
Yeah,
work.
because I mean,
you know?
I don't know how tall ponies are, but you might be on your tiptoes, or maybe he had like a little step stool.
Maybe he's cramping up in his calves, probably.
Yeah, maybe.
You know how that goes.
Maybe. Yeah. Okay.
But you know what
Well, then
adrenaline
he's
does.
squatting
to
to
thrusting
adjust for the height.
I get another question here. What was the pony wearing?
I think it was a sophisticated pony. He had definitely had a tie. He went to
Just
court.
saying,
He
just
went
saying.
to court.
Was it
Yeah,
something
let's blame
revealing?
the pony on this.
No, we don't blame the pony. It's not the pony. Pony did nothing wrong. This man is sick. This is a sickness.
He's a sick man.
This is a sickness. We do not want it. Disgusting.
Was this an actual female pony though? Is this?
It might have been a male pony.
Oh, we have. I don't know. There
I
was no
don't-
specification on what the pony, whose pony is.
I guess
this?
they're not trying to slut shame.
I mean, they have a
ponies.
barn, so I guess they have a pony.
I mean, he wasn't a practicing veterinarian. He was just a veterinarian.
At the time. What?
I wonder why
that's
he
not
wasn't
how
a
that works.
practicing
Yeah,
veterinarian anymore.
they said he didn't work anywhere. Like he
Yeah,
didn't
he
work
was. He was no
either-
longer.
At the time of the incident.
Yeah,
Yeah, so he wasn't working
Yeah, yeah.
anywhere.
Well,
as
clearly
he
it's not the
turned
first time you fucked a pony.
I think so.
into- Yeah, and he was working from home.
Or maybe he was fucking smaller animals and then graduated to fucking a pony.
Yeah. Yeah, and he has courage up.
Priscilla, welcome to Rambling. This is what happens here.
This is Priscilla's first rambling, so she's just like caught off. guard.
Well, no, it's just well, it's just like the idea because like I completely forgot that. Yeah, he is a veterinarian, which means like how much. Like okay,
How much tail did he get?
That means two things.
But it's also
Now that's the kind of smart humor that we are looking for on this show.
But it's also the idea
tuck my
of
tie in.
like you live in Frederickville town, whatever. Yes, you have Frederickville. You live there. You open your local newspaper. You have a dog that has seen this veterinarian before.
Oh my God.
What the fuck do you do?
I mean,
back
this just
to
makes me
dogs
think
still
of like,
coughing?
I mean, I watched Spotlight recently, and it's about how the bunch of priests got shuffled around to cover up sexual abuse. I'm just thinking maybe that's what they had with, you know, like, hey, this guy's fucking the animals, and maybe let's not embarrass ourselves. Let's just lay him down and not, you know, lay him down gently, not publicly fire him for fucking animals.
Put him in a smaller town with less animals.
Yeah, relocate him.
Ponies apparently live longer. They're more stoic, wily, and intelligent, and they're adept at avoiding work. So, I don't know. Just some pony little facts.
I guess that was some work that the pony couldn't avoid. You put it in my hands, Priscilla. It's not my fault.
Just like the pony was in his hands.
Not my ponies, not my barn.
Have other ponies come forward. Talk.
Strangle you. No.
Pony lives.
Jesus Christ. This is the worst rambling we've ever done so far.
This is a
I'm moving on.
said,
I'm
Pony
moving
said
on. I'm moving on
situation.
I'm moving on to one last story before we do a fight. But Gordon Ramsay's pub taken over by squatters who threaten legal action if evicted.
I need to understand what squatters' laws are because I've been hearing about this for like since the 90s. They've been, well, even earlier than that, they probably did. But like squatters' like rights is crazy. I'm confused.
They could go to your house. If you have like a property, they could just go lie low there for a couple of months, and then I think at a certain point they're considered residents and are legally allowed to live.
I feel like
You can't evict them.
I know in British Columbia it's something like 30 days.
Nice.
Only?
Do you guys want
Only
to take a
to
house
get-
for like 30 days?
There was we would walk by this house with my friend, and he'd say like, "Yo, like literally, like if you were to like get a sleeping bag and sleep in this house, it was like run down, right? Mm-hmm. But it's like if you would sleep in this house every day for 30 days, it would basically be yours, and you would own it. It was an abandoned house, but like, you wouldn't have to buy it; it would just be yours.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah,
Those hobo laws are kind of cool.
I was thinking about it.
Not gonna lie. I mean,
'Cause then you
wouldn't
have
that be like
property.
a fun summer project?
Yeah,
Just go down somewhere, but let's booby trap it. Like
Like Home Alone.
You ever seen those like people who explore abandoned houses and then actually just we thought we found ghost activity and it turns out it's just a homeless guy who's just fending for his life. But some of those are like booby trapped houses.
Honestly, that is such a good horror movie. Like you're going into a house and like you're doing like found footage. You're like, we're going to this haunted place, but it's just a shit ton of homeless people trying to fight for their right to stay in that house.
That's the kind of horror movie you'd make, and then they try to cancel you for making it. Like that's so insensitive to the unhoused community.
If they're squatting in my house, fuck that shit. Fuck that.
Guys, we're looking
It's
this up,
crazy.
and we're gonna get some property this summer.
But
Yeah,
there was,
seriously.
There was a
I'm doing
thing.
this.
There was a thing with like a hotel that had that problem. There's a guy that paid for one night, like $200 for one night, but stayed for like 5 years.
Nice.
And now he's like legal issues, and I'm like, now he lives there.
This is my house now. This is my house. If I want to have shit on the walls, it is my right.
I renovated the bathroom. I did
Damn
everything.
it. So, a group of professional squatters have taken over. Professional squatters
that's the
have
thing.
taken over.
they're not always homeless.
Have taken over a London pub owned by celebrity chef Gordon Ramsay,
He's an
and are
Olympic
brazenly threatening legal action against anyone who tries to kick them out, according to a report. I don't know. At least six. I mean, I don't know. At least 6 freeloaders broke. Oh, damn! They fucking call them freeloaders in this. This is Yahoo News.
Yeah, Yahoo News. They do
Couple
it.
of
Yahoo News
Yahoos
don't
out here
play
now.
around.
They don't
say
fucking play,
those
bro. Fuck
fucking
the
poor
homeless.
bitches.
At least 6 freeloaders broke into Ramsay's York and Albany hotel and gastropub, which is for sale for $16.1 million. Boarded up the windows, locked the door with kitchen utensils, and glued the locks. What's this Kevin McAllister level shit?
You ain't breaking into this.
The chef is trying to sign over the building into a multi-million-dollar deal, the Sun reports. Ramsay stars in the Hells. Okay, I don't give a fuck about that. Shocking photographs show the squatters holed up in the trendy pub, one of whom can be seen barefoot and sprawled across on a black leather sofa. Damn, you got these pictures? Or
But
what?
how long were they there before they got noticed? Because like I'm pretty sure if it's like a day, it doesn't count. Like that sounds crazy. Like how long were they just squatting there? And can I just say, fuck squatters? Like you're the laziest of the lazy.
Damn. All right.
No, but that's how I feel.
Controversial. No,
Controversial. This is a fucking
I
episode
don't
of
know if it's
controversial opinions.
I don't know if that one is controversial for squatters.
You're assholes.
If you have a phone to be offended by this publicly, then you're exactly the people we're talking about.
Yeah.
Now he's calling them out.
If you're a squatter with a phone and like a fucking with the time to be offended by this publicly on Twitter, you're exactly the squatter we're talking about.
Because like you have options. Like
Get off your
the
fucking
thing is,
Twitter.
a lot of these people, like they're not actually homeless. It's like people that just like they know how to use the laws, and it's basically a legal activity to like steal homes.
So here's what you do: you get in there and you take your property back. You squat against the squatter.
Have a knife with you. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Yo. Desperate people do desperate things.
Maybe bring a knife with you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are the boys versus everything, and everything today is 15 Street Cats.
We're
fighting animals
fucking
again.
them up.
Now these gentlemen believe that street cats are these almighty beings, apparently, because they're a bunch of goddamn cowards.
I'm allergic to cats, so that's kind of
Yeah, that's where John is.
Well,
fucked
you
a
got
little
your
bit.
own problems.
Yeah, but like street cats, like I said, it's like if you get bit by even a domesticated cat and it breaks like through your skin, you immediately have to go to the hospital because they carry a shit ton of disease.
Yeah, but
because
John
they keep
just
their
pets
mouth
one and
closed.
he dies.
Man, stop making just don't worry about that.
You don't die.
Don't worry
You're not
about
gonna
it.
die
We'll figure it
immediately.
out right
You're
here.
always trying to make this podcast all scientifical and shit.
Maybe they don't have cooties. Okay.
All right, locations. Who's starting?
All right. I'll start for your location.
So Nick's up first.
I'm battling these.
Because he was
kitties.
amped. He was amped.
so we're
he's
fighting
first.
15 street cats.
Let's
John giving
fucking
Nick
go.
the location.
A bookstore.
A bookstore. Oh, dude, easy.
How'd they get in there?
Easy.
I'm giving you a bookstore, but they're
All
not. There's no books in there that are hardcovers.
What kind of bookstore is that?
Hey man, it's probably like a porno fucking place. All
No,
magazines
I
and
got this.
shit.
Hey, there's some thick fucking paperbacks out there. So I'm chilling. I'm
Got caught in
chilling.
the X-rated section.
I'm going through some magazines. There's a nice article about Shakira that I'm pretending to read. Can I just say Shakira? Cute as fuck. Even now, like
Pretending you were just looking at the pictures.
it's amazing.
Why did that turn into
No.
fucking Fat Albert?
Like bro.
That's fucking
anyways,
Shakira. That's what she sounds like.
I just think we could have
Was
good
Shakira
chemistry.
here just now?
Anyways, I'm in there. Shakira, if you hear this, I love you.
She might take you up on it.
She might.
She's single.
Oh fuck! This changed everything.
That changes everything. You're still reading her magazine.
This was about cats, by the way.
Okay, cats.
Not
What the
cougars, cats.
Okay, so I'm in this bookstore, right? Reading this, pretending to read this thing about Shakira, and it's a millennial place, so there's cats around, right? Because
Oh, it's one of those places.
It's one of those
yeah.
places.
it's one of the
like,
hippie bookstores.
This
Yeah, I've seen
this
those.
a cat
Ugly.
bookstore. You go there, you pet cats, whatever. So I'm there doing my thing, and I back away from the books, and I step on a cat's tail, and it goes meow. And I'm like, shit, sorry, and it spits at me like. No, it just, don't do that. It just fucking spits at me. I'm like, what the fuck? The cat spit? So I give it a good kick, like, pung, and flies to the wall, splatters.
I'm going to add cat sound effects on this one.
And I'm thinking, like, who cares? Like, it's just a cat, right? Silence. Just
Cats are super resistant.
fucking crickets here.
Priscilla's a cat lover. That's why she's defending them.
It's not even that. It's like they're actually quite resistant to a lot of things.
Yeah, they really are.
Unless you-
just splatter.
They eat a
Unless
lot
you
of
kick
shit.
them.
Except a pair of heels.
Whoa, okay,
What?
okay, yo, keep going, Nick. You just got
I'm
really
making
dark.
reference to a really dark video out there.
You got really dark. Go ahead.
So
Luca
these-
Magnotta joins the fight and helps.
So all these cats start looking at me like, what the fuck, bro? You killed our homie. And so there's like 14 of them now. And
Good math. Good math.
yeah, I'm pretty good with this shit.
I was about to let you know.
So they start pouncing at me, right? But I'm a quick motherfucker, so I'm like dodging them, shoo, shoo, shoo. Fucking popping some jabs, breaking some noses. And one bites my leg and I fucking grab it by the collar, splat, smack it on the ground. Again,
God.
blows up. This is a Tarantino movie.
Jesus
Fucking
Christ.
splattered, blood everywhere.
Spaghetti sauce.
Another one jumps at me from across the room, elbow it, slices it in two.
Oh my God.
Yeah, bro. 12
Jesus.
left. I'm wounded. I got bit on my ankle. According to Priscilla, I got like 15 minutes until I die.
Jesus
Up
Christ.
in your Achilles.
Turns out hospital 10 minutes away. Got 5 minutes to kill these cats.
Oh, snap.
Yeah.
Must be on Guerrero Street.
Some bobbing and weaving, dodging these cats. Soom, soom, soom. Slice me, get cut right over my eyebrow. Soom, got a cool ass scar from it.
Gotta get a lady.
Grab the cat's hand, rip it off, and the cat just fucking blows off. And I'm holding this cat's paw with the claws out. Use those claws to slash open 2 more cats. Soom, soom. 9 left. 4 minutes to go. So there's blood everywhere. It's kind of leaking into my eyes. Shirt's red. It used to be a white shirt. It's all red. So now I hear these footsteps behind me. I'm cornered against the door. I can't open the door until I kill all the cats. That's just, I believe that's the rule of the
That is
game.
the rule of the fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But who comes through that door? Shakira.
Oh my God.
The Bay. And now he's got a hard on and he's fighting cats.
She know.
Nicole, I'm here to help you.
She grommet.
You do not know who Gromit is. What are you
Italian
talking
Kermit.
about? Gromit doesn't speak. It's Wallace.
My bad.
And he's British.
So,
What the fuck are you on?
so
Disrespect.
she has a handbag full of fucking stiletto heels. Starts
Just one handbag. With like 8 stiletto heels.
starts fucking chucking them.
Whenever.
Fucking slicing and dicing. They're getting just pinned to the wall.
Oh my God.
1 to go. 2 minutes.
Jesus Christ.
This is the last one. This is a big cat.
It's the boss cat.
Chunky fool.
Boss cat with a scar on his eye.
It's the mom. It's the mom. I killed all the children.
Shit.
So the cat runs, right? So now at this point there's like, a minute left. Cat jumps at Shakira because we're battling it out, right? We're fucking popping shots at each other for a while. Yeah, just shoom, shoom, shoom. And so then this cat, there's like a minute left. This cat jumps about to bite Shakira in the neck, and I put my face in the way, and my nose and cheek get like squished together by the bite, and just blood starts spraying everywhere, and like it's like a pit bull bite. It's just cat's not letting go. And Shakira's like, no, but you have 1 minute left until you die. I have to get you to the hospital. And I go, no, save yourself. And I don't know what the fuck I do.
You die.
I die.
You die.
You're running out of time.
I hold the cat.
we keep dying.
I hold the cat.
Losing fights.
I hold the cat.
He was so confident he was gonna fuck up 15 cats. He loses to the last.
I do fuck up 15
Listen,
cats.
sometimes it's the fight takes a different course, man.
And then I hold on to this cat and I say, Shakira, leave. Go. And she says, no, this time for Africa. And fucking boots the fucking cat. Picks me up on the
She's
shoulder.
picked up soccer skills
Yeah.
from her husband.
And she fucking...
From her ex-husband.
Though we don't talk about her husband. Shut the fuck up.
Ex-husband. He cheated on her.
Picks me up and I'm bleeding out. I'm fucking infected everywhere. I look like a goddamn zombie. She's fucking running because she's a mom. She got fucking thick thighs now.
Thick thighs.
And she's fucking running with me on the shoulders to the hospital and saves my life. And we live happily ever after. No. And this is like in this world she doesn't have kids, so it's like
In this
I
world.
don't have to raise her kids or nothing.
That's great.
He just doesn't want to be a father.
Didn't you just say because she's a mother, she has strong thighs to pick you up? You just said that.
He makes it better for his future.
in the story. Not appreciated.
Now he's fighting 15 cats and 3 children.
Gotta do it. It's the feline way.
Can I just say the truth is you could just kick all those cats.
Yeah, but then once you try to kick one, the other one crawls up the other leg, and then it starts a huge
Yeah.
fucking melee. Yeah, but you can throw them against the wall and break their spines. I mean,
But they'll
my
still
bad.
walk. They'll still walk. Cats are like super resilient. There's video of cats like climbing up like fucking buildings and falling like I don't know how many stories and being like, oh shit, and then like leaving.
Well, 'cause they're light.
still good.
And then all it takes is Luca Magnotta to put him in a vacuum seal bag and vacuum seal the bag.
Oh, fucking out of pocket.
Those were kittens also. as
Hide your
well,
beer
but-
gut and pass the mic to
All right,
Priscilla.
Priscilla, you're.
All right.
I'm sorry to do this to you, but you're.
What me? No, don't put the hardest one on me. I
No.
already know I'm not defeating
No,
cats.
you're on a beach, but you're not on any beach. You're on Dunkirk
What the wait?
during the
the time?
evacuation.
So you have guns.
Wait, so I'm not. Wait,
Hey, listen,
fuck
listen.
you. I'm not just fighting cats. I'm also fighting the Germans and maybe
So,
You have
the,
guns.
the Germans are advancing. The French and the British are like struggling to get on boats, and you're trying to fight
some
cats.
random black lady.
You have the added advantage that you are in fact a strong, independent black woman.
that will save me from anything, I guess. Wait, so you're
the
saying?
end card.
So
There's-
I'm between. That's the thing. I'm like sandwiched between that.
Well, you're on the beach, so like
Okay, I'm on
the
the
Germans
beach.
aren't shooting at you, but there are planes shooting at you, possibly.
Oh, so great. So I have the addition of planes dropping shit on me as well.
Yes.
Playing hot potato.
Where are the cats in all of this again?
On the beach with you.
Are they also honed in on me?
Yes. Well, I don't know. It depends. They're there. You have to fight them. You figure that shit out yourself.
You picked the circumstances that you,
All
you
right,
meet him.
so I guess this is gonna play out like Save It Private Ryan. So the one of the
Except you're
planes,
trying to get to the water.
yeah, that's how I'm trying to get.
Not in the middle of Germany.
The airplanes are like going, they bomb. I miraculously jump out of the way because that's how you evade those things. You just have to jump
And pray.
and pray.
Can I just say, do you think Saving Private Ryan happens in Germany?
It
What?
was in Germany, no?
No,
was it?
It's Normandy,
it's
France.
in Normandy, France. Yeah.
Oh. Well,
I didn't see the movie.
Oh, you never saw the movie? Okay.
Anyways,
I'm the
recommend
problem.
it.
anyways, continue.
So like that happens. I jump out of the way, but unfortunately for like the allies, some of their boats got taken. But their guns fly up in the sky, and because I'm so good at jumping, you know, black people can jump. I do like a huge jump to like catch one of the some gun nut is definitely gonna like correct me on this, but let's say it's an AK. I don't know what guns there were at the time.
Just an AK. Fuck it.
It's a fucking AK, and I take it. The cats are coming around, but that's the thing. Cats are smart, so they've allied themselves with the Germans. So
Oh,
they've
shit,
already
they got Nazi
like
cats on
the cats have like they've seen me catch the AK and they're like, damn, we're not gonna get her that way. So they've gone to the German soldiers, and because there were some kid German soldiers, the kids were even happier. They were like, yay, let's protect these cats and everything. And
German soldiers are not a thing at this time yet.
what? Yes, there were in the Normandy. Yeah, wasn't there?
This is Dunkirk.
This is Dunkirk.
Oh fuck! It's just Dunkirk, my dumbass. It's not the Normandy one. Okay, fuck. Damn, I don't have
The
the
AK is
It's a
okay.
Hitler Youth.
It's a Hitler Youth.
AK is okay, but no,
But not kid- no kid soldiers.
kids yet. Gotta keep some accuracies.
We'll take one plot twist.
So yeah, my bad for that. But so like the kittens have now allied themselves with the German soldiers coming in. So I turn around and go with the allies, be like, look, I know I'm definitely not part of you guys, but I'm here now. These cats are gonna be a huge issue for us, so let's fight. I do a much better rousing speech. They all rally behind me.
She's like a black Winston Churchill.
Exactly. I have like a cigar in my mouth and I say like, well, let's go for war.
All right, come on, chaps.
Come on. Yeah, I have like a fake British accent. So we go in. One of the cats ends up like climbing like Ratatouille, like on one of the German soldiers' head and starts like piloting that soldier. So he shoots at me. I do the Matrix move of like fucking dodging it, kills a bunch of people behind me. But I move on because I am a strong, independent black woman. I jump back in and I shoot with my AK on it.
Aretha Franklin.
So like I shoot with the AK. I get the guy bullseye because I've played a lot of Call of Duty and that's important for this situation.
It is. Headshots fucking key.
I headshot that kitty. The kitties all are now frightened. So they all get on some of the soldiers' heads and they all start to shoot at me. I run away. All these other soldiers, I put them in front of me because I'm like, you're my shield. So they all get the bullets in front of it and everything. And I end up like always shooting from behind. I'm a crackpot. I don't know why I'm so good at shooting, but like I shoot a bunch. Let's say I shoot 10 because I'm so good. How much is there supposed to be? 5?
There's 15.
There's 15. Okay, so
How many
there's
have you
5
killed
more.
so far?
I've killed 10. Let's have killed 10 because there's grenades too. I chuck a couple of grenades as well too. But as things are going on and like the other soldiers are realizing that I'm using them as shields, they get mad at me and they're like, we don't want you. Like, we don't want you. What if we can use you as a shield? And then that's when I clock eyes with all the other black soldiers there. And I'm like, hey, we need to allies ourselves against them. I start a race war.
Oh my god.
God, John Boyega versus Harry Styles.
Blah, blah. Anyways, start a race war. The black guys are with me, and we know that we need to kill the cats, the rest of the cats. The cats have gotten even higher grade, and now they're like ordering a shit ton of other soldiers against us. This starts becoming like this massive shootout that we're good. We do like fucking moves, and like for some reason we managed to get everybody. We have grenades, we pitch, we chuck, and like we use the other soldiers as shields as well until we kill like 4 other cats until there's one last cat, and that cat turns around and he has like the mustache, and we realize It's Hitler
Oh
cat.
shit!
And that's when we knew we were gonna make history.
He's got the patch.
But we were gonna shoot it, but then that cat like took like cyanide pills and then like I don't know, it fucked up and
Took himself out.
so
What
technically
a
I
Hitler
didn't
move.
kill all the cats and we couldn't kill the last big cat.
He
but
put the fear
took
of
it too.
God into it.
Exactly. He turned around, he knew. He said, meow Hitler, and then he just fucking
Took himself out.
he took himself out. And that was my way of killing these cats.
John needs a location now.
If we're going through a bit of the same motif, what if you were at not the Titanic, but like one of those big boats that like got like hit by like enemy lines and you're sinking? Like it's like those army boats that are sinking and there's cats still fighting you too.
So you
I
got
could
a
be on the
military
Queen Mary. Queen Mary has an insane history. I'd like to do that on the podcast at some point. Awesome boat. Anyway,
awesome boat. Now he's fighting cats on it.
so I'm fighting cats. I'm a brig member of the brig of the Queen Mary, and then suddenly somebody tells me I'm not shoveling the coal right. Or whatever, and they're like, "Fucking go fuck yourself."
I swear
are
to
you?
God, every time it's like someone's trying to fuck with you.
Somebody unrelated
Go
to the
fuck
animal.
yourself. It's like you're doing that wrong. You're doing that wrong. And he's like, "Sir, I've been doing this for 3 years in this war now.
There's a plot
I
to
don't
it.
see my sweetheart at home because of this." And he says, "Well, you're doing it wrong, buddy." And I'm like, listen, buddy, are we gonna have a problem here?" And I turn around and I face it, and it's this tall, hooded, person, like they're wearing a mask and everything, and like a fedora and like a worker's uniform, but they're just weird and lumpy. And I'm like, something's up with this guy? And it's like, "Hey, buddy, are you okay?" And he's like, we'll ask the questions here. I mean, we'll. And that's
We'll
when
meow
the
the
outfit
questions.
comes apart. And it's not a man. It's 15 cats.
Every time he does his story, he gets bothered by someone, and then they turn out to be the animal. Every time.
You're not a clerk.
I think
Wait a minute.
I think it's gonna become like a highlight on TikTok or whatever, or the Instagram, where it's just gonna be like, how many times John has figured out that the enemy is actually an animal.
Always something in disguise.
like fucking.
So
12 kids trying to pretend to be a fucking
it
person.
disassembles, and it's actually an amalgamation of cats. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm deathly allergic. So the cats chase me because I'm deathly allergic to cats. They can kill me.
That's actually a fun fact about John.
Yeah, literally on the P. Diddy episode, we were in a cat home and I was sitting on the floor, and so you might hear me like
Like
in
wheezing.
between some takes, and it's like, yeah, it's because I'm dying
the
of cat
whole
allergies.
episode. He's
But anyway, so I have to run all the way to my room, so I'm being chased by cats, and they're hip hopping. They're going through the pipes and everything. They're
Hip-hopping,
popping out of the
don't
vents like, wow.
pop and lock in.
Hip-hop.
Yeah. So I'm like running.
You walk up to like 15 cats pop and locking.
No, but they're like going into the vents and popping out of like different places, trying to kind of tackle me on the way there. Like I'm running, and then one pops out of the vent, gets me right in the foot. I trip over. Just still trying to just get to my room, because in my room, I finally get there. I have of something very important that I won't reveal just yet. But I get that thing, and I run out, and I'm like, you know what? The only place I'm gonna have a chance is if I fight these cats on the on the edge. It's not a dock, whatever it is, the main area on the outside of the boat. Because think about the Queen Mary is it would go through insane like oceans, escorting U-boats and shit like that. So I go over there. And so these cats start coming at me. So what they do, these 15 cats, they form into a man. But each time the man just like swings his arm and one cat lets go like a projectile
Pretty
cat
interesting.
device. It's like undoing itself and flinging cats, and the cats just keep running back. They're just going to try to get me through their allergies, to their like allergen powers against me. So my deal, it's kind of a game of dodgeball where if I can't catch the cat, I
Can't
dodge it.
If you can't dodge a wrench.
And and the water, the edge of the boat is right behind me. So if I dodge the cat successfully,
They fall off.
cat hits the railing, boom,
Bye-bye,
falls off
kitty.
the boat. Engines right there, the propellers in the back.
Oh, chop that
Vroom,
fucker up.
Chop the fucking cat.
How do you say the back of a boat?
It's a propeller, isn't it?
No, but like there's that like the haft or
Is it the poop deck?
poop deck.
The poop
I was
deck.
at the aft of the ship. There's it's important if boating people listen to this, it's going to be
Boat
important
people,
to them.
please send us an email, boat people. bvpodcast@gmail.com.
boat, and I didn't fucking use none of those.
I need a map.
So
A stern.
a stern.
At the stern of
I'm
the
at
boat.
the ship's stern. So I'm like dodging these cats and they're boom. So I easily get rid of like 4 cats like that. They just boom, hit the rail like boom. And it's like at the bottom. But then other cats start catching on. I start trying to catch some cats. They claw me as I grab them and I just throw them up in the air and hope that they hit the propeller of the boat as well. We're down to like 8 cats. But what starts to happen is I start swelling.
Oh no.
My eyes start burning and everything. Now, so I'm like, I knew this was gonna happen. I'm gonna have to call in. I'm gonna have to call in the big guns. So I take out what I had taken out from my room. It is a Amazon brand 500 pills of diphenhydramine to protect myself from these allergies.
Start tripping.
And I chugged the entire bottle.
start tripping on diphenhydramine.
I gotta fend off these cats, but eventually what happens is everything gets weird and purple. And an army of spiders comes to my aid to then start killing these cats as well. No, they're real. I take these carrots like it's aerial time, and we these cats are now with me. I said carrots, but cats. These cats are now with me in aerial. Listen to the Benadryl episode, you fucking assholes.
I just noticed that carrots.
I said carrots by accident. I'm excited. I'm excitable right now. But Benadryl doesn't do all the work because I'm still like, but I'm still just like, now I'm able to actually physically punch the cats and stuff like that. But they're still clawing the shit out of me. They're like literally one of them cuts my femoral artery. Like, no, they're trying to dig at it, but they're not getting it yet. But they're cutting my leg open. Like they know what places to claw to kill me. And they're trying to eat my eyes and shit like that. So it's really bad. As rad as I'm about to like dissipate, just die on the stern, somebody extends its shadowy hand at me and I grab it and it's the Hat Man.
He's wearing no pants.
The Hat Man is here like, do you need my help? And I'm like, yes. Well, you'll have to sell your soul to me, young man. And I say, I'll do anything. Anything. And he's like, all right, we'll talk about that later. So then the Hat Man takes all these cats collectively, just like through telekinesis, puts them all together, raises them all up, and just boom, all their heads burst at once. like the fucking 7 remaining cats. And it rains blood on this boat. And I'm still there. And I'm dying. But then the Benadryl man just runs his hand gently on my face. And
Caresses you.
my eyes no longer burn. My throat is no longer swollen. My cuts slowly heal.
He says, "Time to pay up, boy."
Time to pay up. He says, time to pay up. He flips me on my side.
Oh no.
He pulls down my pants.
Okay, next
And
story.
he inserts his shadowy spider dick.
This is
Well,
a
you gotta
family
do-
show.
You gotta pay his debts. You just
But
got diddled.
we won the fight.
Yes.
won the
This
fight.
was the only way that I was going to defeat cats.
You won the fight, but you
John.
lost the war.
John lost gravity.
Guy lost gravity. If you want to understand all those references, go listen to what is, arguably our best episode, the first
Arguably.
episode. So I got to give John his location now.
All right, let's go.
Since we're going with historical events, I am going to give John
Just give me something I probably know. I'm uncultured.
No
the
geography.
construction of the pyramids.
No.
Because they love cats too.
Okay, you just gotta be
These
careful.
are 15 of the pharaoh's cats.
Trigger warning, there's gonna be a lot of slaves being used on this one.
It's okay. It's the slaves people forgot about.
Oh, shit.
Egyptian slaves, they don't get.
All right, now, what time of day is it, though?
Daytime.
Daytime, okay.
So everybody's at work.
So
hot.
it's fucking hot. Okay. All right.
Don't forget, you can use Moses.
I can use Moses? Moses' Ark?
Ark?
What? No, not Moses?
Moses parted the seas.
Oh.
Noah built an ark.
Oh, okay. That's
Sometimes
No, yeah,
I
it's a
told
hot
you, I'm
day.
uncultured.
I don't know. I don't sometimes you say really smart shit, and then sometimes you say things like that.
I'm
And
uncultured.
What do
Have you ever
know?
noticed how sometimes your friend can be smart and other times he can be really like fucking stupid? That's how I'm just rephrasing what he said. No, but it's a nice Egypt day, sunny, fucking taking care of business. All the slaves are, taking care of business every day.
All right. So, oh fuck! I was gonna start in a really bad spot.
No, say it. Go ahead, do it.
I can't do it.
What if you're one of the slaves?
No, I was gonna say
You're whipping the slaves? God damn it.
So you're in a position of power.
It's okay. The statute of limitations has succeeded on making fun of these slaves.
Yeah, but it's still the trigger word of slaves.
Because these people ended up creating Portugal.
What the fuck?
This is your ancestry.
What?
Portugal's not real, Nick. Wake up to reality.
This podcast has gone off the rails.
Okay. So it's Egypt, hot summer day. I'm kicking it with the slaves. Okay, I'm one of them. Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay. We're gonna cut
I
off
redeemed
the rest.
myself. I was trying to redeem myself. So I got my hammer. my
Redeem
chisel.
yourself for what? What did you do?
Shut up. I'm hammering. I'm chiseling. I'm shaping the future of tomorrow. Okay. Now, out of nowhere, the person that's whipping me starts barking at me. Start giving me too much orders. Right. I'm like, dude, what's up with you today? Who's shitting your cornflakes? Now I turn around.
Your Egyptian cornflakes.
Who's shitting your Egyptian cornflakes?
Very common breakfast for the era.
Exactly. Then I realized it's leaving like 3 lesions on me every time. And it's like, it's starting to get really painful, with the hot sun, me sweating all over it. You know what I mean? So like my scars now are starting to really hurt. Now I'm like, now do you want me to work or do you want me to just be like crying all day?
What?
And then I turn around. It's 15 cats. They're angry.
How are they manning the whip?
They're not manning the whip. It's their claws. That's why I was leaving 3 lesions.
3 lesions.
Yeah.
Okay,
They
you
were
couldn't
just
tell?
beating
You have to
them.
pay attention, John.
You couldn't tell the difference between a whip and a claw?
No.
Oh, okay.
Eventually all pain is all the same.
Okay. Sorry.
Yeah, don't talk about my dark past like that, okay?
He's like Jesus.
What the fuck, man?
Well, he got whipped too.
There's 15 cats. I'm on the side of a pyramid. Now, there's me and my homie Pedro. He's Pedro, okay?
Again, a very common name for
multicultural,
the era.
We don't know
slavery
each
in
other's
Egypt.
name. I called him Pedro.
This is the Disney
I'm s-
remake of the building
I'm
of the
including
pyramids.
everybody. I'm
We
a white
were
male.
all slaves.
I'm a white male.
There
building
was
the
a
pyramid.
fucking there was a Latinx trans slave there.
Hey man, these pyramids ain't gonna build themselves, man.
Dude, Pedro was low gravity.
Why
okay?
don't you men step back while we the women do the actual work of building these pyramids? Thank you. Slay bitch.
So now it's me and Pedro. Okay, we're fighting. We have to fight these 15 cats because they're holding us off the edge of the pyramid.
Holy shit, John, those pussies are wild, man.
He's a low gravity one, bro. He's a low gravity one. He's like, hey, you can't do that.
Oh, I
Okay.
can't make fun of that.
Yeah, you can't. See, got you.
That's
bitch.
controversial.
That's got you, bro.
Hello. Hello. Oh, this is crazy, John. I did not
Crazy,
expect
Jonah.
this.
All right, so there's 15 cats. Now they start building each other in piles of 3, right? I'm helping you guys with math here, okay?
Aye,
so
aye,
now
aye.
there's 5. They're stacked up. They're built up. 5 cats high. 3 cats high.
You're helping us with math?
Hey, relax.
Whoa.
Relax. Okay.
Draw us a picture.
Draw us a picture. I got you. So now I got 5 cats of 3. I keep my chisel, right? Now I whip my chisel.
5 packs of 3.
Yeah, 5 packs of 3.
You
Guys,
said 5 cats of 3.
they're 5. They're building
It's okay.
1 cat. This guy
Oh,
stop.
they're
Yeah.
building. Oh, okay. You're doing
Yeah.
like mine. Yeah, they have that power.
Yeah, they have that power.
They can
Yeah,
do that.
Yeah. They just don't have the trench coat.
Don't worry about it.
He's still doing math, and Nick's still counting on
So
his
you
hands.
got like 5 mega cats.
Now I got 5 mega cats, right? Problem is, you take 1 down, just piss off 2 more, So, got my chisel. Me and Pedro decide, you know what? It's probably time to just start whipping this shit. So we whip a chisel. Bang! Get 1. Headshot, right? Now the other 2 are grieving.
Take
Now-
that, you pussy.
Now they're grieving their 1 cat, right? Now, now I got four that are like really, really adamant to revenging their homie.
To revenging.
I like John. If you could see this audience, John's standing in the middle of the room like this
Yeah.
is a fucking slam poetry reading.
And I'm being watched while Nick is still counting on his fingers. So we're standing on the edge right now. Like every time we lean backwards, we're like right on the edge of the pyramid, right? So like we're slipping. We're like,
Oh, so
trying
you
to
guys
get
are
our back.
on the pyramid.
We're on the pyramid.
triangle.
Yeah, we were in the middle of chiseling,
Okay.
you know? And then all of a sudden we're like on the edge. We're like, every time me and Pedro try to back up and like try to get some more ground and some more leverage, we just keep like slipping off the edge and like, you know, breaking a little bit of it, you know, watching it fall off. But then me and Pedro still got our hammers. So we're just like, this is going to be a bloody fight to the death. I'm not allergic to cats, so I can get close to them.
Yeah.
So I walk up to the cats. I'm looking at the ones that are going to be the most pissed by the time I get there. We're like, you know what? Might be the way to go is to kill the ones that are grieving right now. They're not looking at us.
Nice. Yeah.
So we go for the ones that are grieving. While we're doing that, we get 1, 2. Now we're 3 down, right? While we're in the middle of, while we're out there hammering, we got 2 of the beast cats pulling up on us, scratching our backs, opening up our wounds while we're slaying in the sun.
Slaying.
And I'm a white man, so
Slaving.
you know I'm all red like a lobster. It doesn't help. It just hurts my wounds even more, and my feelings. So we figure out this might be a losing battle. So we decide, you know what? Let's use the advantage of them being clawing on our backs. Let's jump on our backs 1 story off the pyramid. We jump off, squish. We kill 6 cats.
You can't. You don't even know how many cats.
I'm losing track of
You've
how
been-
many
you've
I've
been
already
very
killed.
strict on the math for everybody else.
Yeah. So now I'm 9 cats down. See?
Which leaves how many?
Fuck, man. This is becoming like fucking Elmo's world.
I don't think John can count.
So I got 6 cats left.
So when did the aliens come in?
We're 6 cats down. Now they're pissed. They dismantled their little powers that they had. So stacking 3 on 3. So now we're fighting 6 straight cats, right?
Not gay ones.
Not gay ones.
Straight
Not
as
gay
an
ones.
arrow.
Not
They
a
stop
couple of-
slaying Queen, and they start actually fighting back.
Paige is still around.
Pedro? Pedro got lost in an accident.
I
He fell.
I know.
He fell on his own hammer.
on his own hammer.
Tragic, guys.
Yeah,
Follow.
that's code for dick. That's code for big dick.
That's good.
He fell on his big hard cock.
Him and
He fell on his hammer. Or split his head open. Cats are starting to eat. They're trying to get some more powers. 2 of them transform into like Super Saiyan cats, right?
that's how it works. When you eat the
Yeah.
gays, you
When you eat gays, you just get way stronger. So they just get like, they don't grow any bigger, but they do get more jacked. They like Arnold Schwarzenegger of like little
so
cats.
they grow a bit bigger.
They just get muscly. They get muscly. Okay. Now we got a bigger problem on our hands. We got 2 steroid cats and we got 4 crazy cats. They're just so angry. So much math to Nick is not following. Now we're getting attacked by little cats.
How many
One of them-
fucking cats is there?
There's 4 little cats and there's 2 Arnold Schwarzenegger cats.
Jesus Christ.
Okay?
Oh my god.
This is why we did the math, okay?
You
This is why
just
we did
keep
the math.
coming back with these numbers. Just kill these fucking
Guys, you know we've reached 40 minutes of this.
Actually?
Of the animal fights.
Of the
Yes.
animal. Yeah, it's a good segment.
I want this to be a short ramble.
All right. One jumps from the right, grab him, split his neck. Then another one comes. I use the body, throw it at him. He decides, you know what, I'm going to come back to strike. Grab him by the legs, slap him open,
Oh my god.
slam, rip off both of his legs. Now we got 2 more and 2 steroid cats. We got 2 more and 2 steroid cats. We decide, let's take out one of the steroid cats, go for the steroid cat, grab him by the neck, fucking snap it. Now I'm on a fucking rampage. I'm seeing blood. My whole face is covered in blood. I'm ready. It's not my blood. My blood's on my back. So
It just keeps going.
Yo, check it.
So check it. All right, one steroid cat comes.
It's like a 10
starts
minute
wailing
slam
on me.
poetry.
I didn't know.
Because I keep getting interrupted, and then I have to make up the rest of my
I'm
story.
sorry.
God damn it!
Shut up. Sorry.
So I got one big cat that starts clawing on me. Now he's clawing my
Oh,
face
no.
open. Problem with that is I don't have a problem with it.
This is John's D-Day.
Yeah, this is D-Day. So he starts eating my eyeballs out. I lost one eye. Now we're fighting only one big cat and 2 small cats. I'm looking at Nick in the eyes while I'm saying that.
So there's one cat left.
No, there's 3.
Okay.
Yeah. Then we're on the second story of the pyramids. I fall on my back because the big cat's clawing my eyes out. Fall on my back. Now I lost the use of my right arm.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's dislocated now. Yeah, I can't put it back. I'm not a doctor. I'm a slave. Turns out, cats know the slave owners, and they come up to me with machetes and slay me on sight. I didn't lose to the cats, but I did lose to the slave owners.
Slavery
is bad.
Always
Slavery is bad.
Always the worst
Always the
person in the
worst.
story.
Yep.
I'm starting to think slavery is not really good.
No.
All right. Well, that was an episode.
That was
Holy
it,
shit.
man. That was it. That was a long
That was an
fucking
episode
animal
on its
story.
own.
Thank you for listening. As with everything, I am John
Do math.
Ramirez. You can find me on Instagram at Director John Ramirez. I also make movies. You can find me on Instagram and YouTube as Deadtime Media. Follow the podcast on Instagram. That is BVE Pod.
You speak.
You have to fucking say something.
You speak.
You speak.
I have to speak? I'm a human that speaks? Okay, it's John here. Got nothing to plug, really. Thank you for listening. You're beautiful. Don't forget, do your math. Nick?
I'm Nick at Nick.Serafino on Instagram. Have a good day. Bye.
I got nothing to plug.
All right. Bye.